Time to cook. 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 Oh yeah, we're live. Live. Type away. Type. August Burnett. Oh, hi. Isul. Hi. Koi Fish. Hi. Grace Armstrong, hello! Hello out there! For those of you who are new to this, what I do or what we do here is we do a weekly live stream just to say thank you to you guys for subscribing. And you probably have a lot of questions for me based on the videos that I make. So I'm here to answer them right now for you while I drink my delicious Chowco coconut water. By the way, the reason why I drink coconut water is because I used to drink a lot of Coke when I was a kid, and that was really bad for me. I used to drink those 7-Eleven big gulps. You know, I get the huge, like bigger than this can, size big gulp, and fill it with Coke. Slurpee, and I would mix it with like Fountain Pop. So Fountain Pop and Slurpee mixed together, I would drink that. I would probably drink like 2 of those a day, and that was just really bad. And then later on, I switched to Monster and Red Bull. So I would guzzle those Monster drinks and those Red Bull drinks a lot, and those are really bad for you as well. So I'm trying to cut down on that crap, and the alternative that I find that helps is drinking these large cans of coconut water, because it feels like it's like the size of a Monster drink, like the can size. So it's like a placebo effect, and then when I drink it, it's like, oh, it's not Monster drink, but hey, it's delicious. So I recommend picking this up. Just go to your Asian section of your superstore or of your supermarket, and you'll probably find something like this, coconut water from Thailand. Make sure you get it from Thailand. Product of Thailand, it says right here, product of Thailand. Thailand makes the best coconut water. And yeah, when I was in Thailand, by the way, which was a few months ago, I used to drink cans of coconut water all day long because it was so good. It's delicious and it's good for you. So drink it. Get off that Red Bull crap. Get off the Monster crap. Get off the Coke crap, okay? Nicole Chen, hi! Keely, are you a fan of sprints? I almost died today sprinting. I prefer just regular laps. Sprinting's great. Yes, I love sprints. Sprints, okay, so you have 2 choices, okay? You can either run or jog, like marathon style, for about an hour, okay? And you're probably at a level 6 out of 10. Or you can go 10 out of 10 sprinting for about 15 to 20 minutes. Which one would you prefer? Okay, so it's up to you. Me, I prefer the quick way out. Okay, so I'd rather sprint for 15 to 20 minutes than jog for like an hour or more. And when I'm on a treadmill in the gym, I get bored so fast. I get bored within like a minute. So yeah, I just get so bored. I mean, I just want to get off that treadmill as fast as possible. So the only way I can do that is by sprinting, okay? So if you have access to a parking lot, parking lots are really good because they're empty and vacant, and they have those lines separating the cars. Those are really good places to practice sprints because no one's there, and you got those indicators. Don't do it on a treadmill. Treadmills do the work for you, okay? You don't need to buy a treadmill. You don't need to install a treadmill in your house. You don't need to go on a treadmill in a gym. You can do it anywhere outside. There's parking lots everywhere. So do it in a parking lot. I do it in front of my condo here. I got in trouble. The neighbors are like, who's this kid running around in the front lobby? But yeah, improvise, okay? So parking lots, I find, are places where you won't get in so much trouble, okay? So good luck. Grace Armstrong, what is sprint? Sprint is just running really fast. Just imagine that a tiger is running after you and you gotta run the hell away from it. That's a sprint, okay? You give it all. You give it 10 out of 10. You just burst as fast as possible until you just crash. You gas out. That's sprinting. Jogging is just like what everyone does in the gym. They just, on the treadmill, set the speed to 5 or 6. They look at a TV, they look at the news, they watch the news, and they just do that for about an hour. And then I just get bored out of my mind. I feel like I'm wasting time, wasting precious time. My life is just passing me by. Even though it feels like you're doing something productive, I feel unproductive when I jog for an hour. I just feel like, God, I could have spent that hour doing something more productive, like practicing guitar! Practice. You like that Coke? Yeah, I used to be a real Coke addict. I don't know why, but, you know, all my friends were drinking Coke when we were young. And our tradition after school would be to go to 7-Eleven, pick up a big gulp, you know, mix it with Slurpee and Fountain Pop, you know, mix it up, and we get different flavors. Try to experiment, because that's what we do. Mix Crush or C Plus with orange, with Coke or Pepsi. Mix it. I mixed everything. 7 Up, Sprite. Yeah, we kids. Yeah, that's what we do. We get our big gulp, and then we play our video games at the arcade. So that's yeah. I feel out of place. Do you Dolphin Kick? Yes, I do. Dolphin Kick is very, 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 very useful in swimming. You know why? Because dolphin kicks can get you out of a lot of trouble, actually. So when I say a lot of trouble, when you do front crawl or freestyle, or you're doing butterfly or breaststroke, your arms, they have a limit, okay? There's a point when your arms will be filled with so much blood, they will have so much lactic acid built up, you won't be able to lift them any further. Okay, so that's why they say when you swim, you have to relax all the time. Always relax. So relax. In your mind, relax. Never flex your muscle. Never exert any force, because once you exert force, that's just you're depleting your storage, one flex at a time. Okay, that's true. But for the dolphin kick, you can get yourself out of trouble where you don't have to use your arms anymore. You can just rely on your feet to carry you the rest of the way through. And that's what dolphin kicks can do for you. Kicking is a good option as well, but kicking is a little bit harder. It burns up a lot more energy and it uses more of your quads. Whereas when you do the dolphin kick, you rely more on your hips to move. Okay? So the effect of a dolphin kick is like just put a hula hoop around you and just swing it around. Okay? You're swinging the hula hoop like this, right? Swings around you like that. And you got to use your hips to keep the hula hoop up. And the same thing with the dolphin kick applies, except you're just doing a forward and back motion. Forward and back motion. So the hula hoop's like this, but you're moving forward and back. That's how I picture when I do my dolphin kicks. Or I just pretend I'm pounding my girlfriend. So I can do dolphin kicks forever, but there is a limit to how many free stroke arms or freestyle arms I can do. Butterfly arms, breaststroke arms. Your arms will get tired eventually. Okay, so what I practiced in the pool, what I did yesterday, is no hand butterflies. So what I do is I put my hands to my pockets and I just do butterfly kicks and I come up to the surface like this. 1, 2, 3 dolphin kicks, and then come up to the surface. Try it. It's really scary at first. It's like 1, 2, 3 dolphin kicks, and then come up to the surface. You're depending entirely on your hips to bring you up. There's no arms involved. There's no arms pulling you up. No, it's just your hips. 1, 2, 3 dolphin kicks, come up. Back down. 1, 2. So it's scary when you try it at first because you feel like, my God, I won't come up for air. I use my arms all the time. This teaches you not to use your arms and just rely on your hips. eventually I got to the point where I can tie my hands behind my back and do the same thing. But I don't recommend it for you guys. Okay, it's a pretty dangerous stunt, but you can do it. The Meister 1996. I heard somewhere that I shouldn't take full breaths while I'm swimming. Is that true, or should I take deep breaths? Or it depends on whether I'm swimming sprint or long distance. What I suggest to everyone is, you got to find your own rhythm. Okay? It takes a long time for you to figure out what your rhythm is. Okay? So when I'm doing butterfly, I know I got to take the full breath, that full giant breath before I head back in, because I know I'm not going to finish, or I'm not going to have as much air to complete the next round of butterfly. Okay? Same with freestyle. Breaststroke is a little bit more forgiving, because breaststroke, you just come up so often. You don't have to worry about taking a huge breath when you do breaststroke. Okay? But freestyle and butterfly, you do have to pay attention a little bit more. Especially if you go sprint or endurance, it's up to you. But yeah, you have to be mindful of your breath. Alright? And I noticed that if I don't take a big enough breath, then I feel kind of weak. Or I feel like I'm struggling, okay? Because I didn't keep my breath consistent. So, experiment. Do 25 meters, go back the other way. So do 50 meters in total. And find your rhythm, okay? My breath is... throat is tight. So, yeah, find your own rhythm. See what works for you, okay? Everybody's breathing is completely different. Some people have these weird idiosyncrasies when it comes to breathing. Me, I teach my students that always keep your airway open. Deep open. Big open. Big open. Like this big. Okay? The only way to keep it open is to keep your neck like this. Not like this. Not like this. Never try to close off that airway, okay? Keep the neck open. Like this. And take a deep breath. You go low. Like that. Don't go, okay? Think a low note, okay? Like cold water crashing down behind your neck. So try it out. Bedhead, yeah, I know. I just woke up. Good observation. Every time I wake up, bling, this is my hairstyle, okay? So there you go. Iso dead. Mapo dato keiji. Sennoai, huh? What is sennoai? Zach Ruiz. How do I do a flip turn? I just made the most recent video. What should I do if I get tired in the middle of the pool? If you get tired in the middle of the pool, grab the lane rope. There's no shame in grabbing the lane rope. I saw one lady. She was pretty. Okay, so here's what happened. The pool is set for 50 meters. So one lady thought she can do the whole 50 meters on her own. She could not. She did about 20 meters and then she just gassed out. So what did she do? She just grabbed the lane rope and she just hung on it for a few minutes because she was totally spent. And yeah, there's no shame in grabbing the lane ropes. I mean, if you're really exhausted, just go for it. Grab the lane ropes. She thought in her mind she could do 50 meters in one go, but she couldn't. She just so exhausted. So I was watching this unfold, and yeah, it's good to test your limits. Yeah, by all means, go for it. For me, if I get tired, I just go revert to my dolphin kick. Like I said, you can do the hip motions forever. Your hips won't get so tired compared to your arms. So I do dolphin kick when I'm tired. What countries do you have citizenship in, and what countries would you like to live in if there are no financial limitations or such issues to consider? Mapo Dato KJ. What countries? I have citizenship here in Canada. I have a visa in Korea that I should renew. I don't know how long it's been, but yeah, I have I have a Korean visa, which I can go live in Korea if I wanted to, but I have to renew that. Other places that I've considered living, Vietnam. Vietnam's great. However, there's a visa application you have to fill in. So every time you arrive in Vietnam, you have to apply and pay for this visa. So whether it's 1 month, 2 month, 3 month visa. Thailand, oh god, Thailand is so difficult to get, be there consistently because, there's so many foreigners that want to get in there, and the Thai government is just like, we're tired of you freaking foreigners like screwing up things. We're gonna make it harder for you to get in and get visas. So that's what it's like, trying to get a visa in Thailand. You can plan ahead. You can try to like get a student visa in Thailand if you're studying the Thai language or studying like Muay Thai, but that doesn't interest me that much. I wouldn't go pursue that. But some people I know, some expats have pursued that route, and it helps them in the long run. But again, you got to plan ahead when you want to get a visa in Thailand. It's just so many. It's a headache. It is. Okay, so that's why spending like a month or two in Thailand is enough, and then taking a break, and then a few months pass or a year passes, and then go back. Okay, that's my recommendation for Thailand. Okay, based on all these visa problems. John Chill, hi! The Maestro, 1996. Should I hold my mouth open while keeping my head underwater in order to let water exit while I'm bringing my head up for breath? Should I hold my mouth open? Like this? Yeah, if you want. Like this? Like, yeah, totally. It works for me. Some people are different. Some people rely on their nose to exhale, and then they come up for a breath. So you'll see them like, so, but that's, again, a lot of people ask me about nose breathing. That's more advanced technique, okay? Don't think that, okay, that's the end goal. I need to breathe out through my nose. That shows that I'm a professional. No, you don't have to. There's so many ways of exhaling. You can combine the nose and the mouth to exhale. I do it. Other people do it. Or you can just use your mouth to exhale or just use your nose to exhale. As long as you're exhaling consistently, that's all that matters, okay? But usually the practical way to do this is to rely more on your mouth to do this instead of your nose, because the nose is a smaller filter, and sometimes the nose does stupid things like inhaling water for you. Even though you tell yourself, don't inhale water, don't inhale water, don't inhale water. My head! And hey, I snorted water, and you get that wasabi effect. That's happened to me so many times. Okay, so yeah, be careful. Other places, I'm looking at Eastern Europe for my next trip. So not Western Europe, sorry. Western Europe's too expensive. Eastern Europe's more affordable. So places like Ukraine, Romania, places like that, yeah, they interest me. The girls are much cuter there. Kind of like Korean girls, actually. You know, they wear their high heels, they dress up in skirts, and they take care of their face, and they maintain their body weight, unlike some people here in North America. So, you might see me in Eastern Europe next, okay? Alex Xavier, you're so talented. Thanks for sharing your music. Oh, you're welcome. Ooh. Fernando. Ooh, Fernando. Izzy, that story makes me feel a lot better. Haha. John Chill, I am Vietnam. Oh, are you in Vietnam? Hey, hit me up, okay? I might make a visit in Vietnam. Particularly Saigon and Da Nang. Those two places. Ho Chi Minh, I heard, is just too busy. Too hectic. It's not worth the trip. But Saigon and Da Nang. For the beaches. Manny Rosenberg. Hello, I have a serious question for Justin Patrick. Do you answer questions from this chat? Please reply. Yes, I do. Of course I do. Ryan Jim, when I try to turn and breathe, I drink water and get no air. What can I do to fix this? Take baby steps, okay? What I mean by baby steps is don't swim yet, okay? Until your breathing is on par, okay? So what you can do is squat. Squat in the water. So the water is down here, okay? So you're squatting in the shallow end and the water's here. Put your face down, blow your bubbles, and then come up. Is the water dividing your mouth in half? If not, keep practicing. Blow your bubbles, come up, and the water should be dividing your mouth like this. And you should be able to breathe comfortably and talk. Now the reason why we want this kind of division is because when we do breaststroke and butterfly, we want our heads to be as low as possible to the water. If our heads are up here, it's going to be really hard to maintain this giraffe neck. Okay, same thing with the side breathing. When you come up, okay, so the water's here, you come up for side breath, the water should be dividing your face in half. Okay, like this. So you should be able to talk comfortably, breathe, and there should be water sloshing in this cheek right here, comfortably. Do it while you're squatting, okay? And do that 1,000 times until you're comfortable. And then apply it to a front glide. And then apply it to a front kick. And then apply it to a front crawl. There you go. Are you a K-pop star? Meerkat. Am I a K-pop star? No. First of all, I don't sing in Korean that well. Second of all, I don't belong to a K-pop company and they don't have their hands up my asshole like most of these singers do. Third, I don't look like a K-pop star in my opinion because, first of all, I'm too muscular. These K-pop stars, they've got very feminine bodies. They've got very skinny, they're very tall. I've met them in person. They're very skinny, that's for sure. Very tall. I think that all of these dancers, because they're dancing, they all try to imitate Michael Jackson. You know, when you look at Michael Jackson's body, like especially like You Are Not Alone, you look at his body when he's naked or no shirt on, they all have that kind of body type. I don't know why, but that's the body type. And then some of them, yeah, like they have abs, yeah. But when it comes to like muscles like biceps and shoulders and chest, they got none of that. Okay, so they've got a dancer's body, and because when they want to look as skinny as possible, when they put on those tight clothes, they make it even skinnier, and it looks good on photo and video. So no, I'm not a K-pop star. Rachel Martin, okay. Tony Wood, what is your favorite swimming stroke? Here's how I see it, okay? There are 4 strokes, right? As we all know. Front crawl, breaststroke, butterfly, and backstroke. I think of these 4 things as like 4 crayon colors in my coloring box, okay? So I would say like front crawl is my blue crayon, okay? I use it all the time to color the sky. Butterfly is like yellow, okay? Yellow is very bright, golden, and it's like the sun, okay? But the whole picture is not made of yellow, okay? Only certain parts. Breaststroke is more like green color, okay? Green crayon colors the land, okay? And then backstroke is like purple. I hate purple. Everyone hates purple. So I don't use purple a lot. Okay? So that's how I see it. I have 4 different colors to play with. What's my favorite color? For showing off and getting the chicks, butterfly. For just chilling and relaxing, breaststroke. And the overall in-betweener is the front crawl. So there you go. The Meister 1966. I stop every 50 meters for 5 to 10 seconds to release tension and regain air. Okay. All right. That's good. Ryan Jim, how tall are you? I am 5'9", baby. LX Xavier, any tips for guitar beginners that you wish you had known when you started out? Guitar tips? Okay. Guitar tips. Let me think. Here's how I learned guitar. Okay. I didn't take guitar lessons from a teacher, except for one time. I remember it. I signed up for this 1 hour lesson with this guy. I sat in a room, tiny room with him and a guitar. And I said, show me how to play Stairway to Heaven. The guy didn't even know how to play it. You know what he did? He took my CD of Stairway to Heaven, which I brought, just in case, and he slowed it down. He slowed it down to like 5 times slower speed, and then he just broke it down for me. With his guitar, and he's like, this is okay, do you hear that? And I was like, this is such a waste of time. Okay. Other than that, the way I learned guitar was I would go to my local library and I took all the guitar videos and the guitar books off the shelf, and I would just watch and read these books all day long. And there are all kinds of videos that I saw, like, and most of them were like, try to play Eric Clapton style lead guitar. I was like, this is not interesting for me. And most of them didn't have the style that I wanted, which was just something simple. And most of them were like too much focused on theory, and some of them were just too focused on, like, they could have eliminated several steps in the video. Like, I would skip through the videos, like, just this goddamn waste of time. Like, why are you talking about this? Get to the good part. You know, I get so frustrated, and that's why I would, you know, cross-examine all these teachers on video teaching me guitar and how they did it. And there are some truths that I discovered. Not every good guitar player is a good guitar teacher. Okay, think about that. Not every good guitar player is a good guitar teacher. It's just like if you wanted to learn how to bodybuild, would you take lessons from Arnold Schwarzenegger or a bodybuilding coach? Think about it very carefully. Think very carefully before you answer this. If you wanted to learn how to bodybuild, would you take lessons from Arnold Schwarzenegger or a bodybuilding coach? It's a trick question. Okay, most people would instantly say, oh yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? But how long has Arnold been coaching people how to bodybuild? Not very long. How long has this bodybuilding coach, been coaching people how to bodybuild? Probably many years. Does that change your answer a little bit? It might, but here's my answer. Whatever gets you the best results. Okay? I say this all the time. If you want to learn anything when it comes to swimming, if you want to learn how to swim, you want to learn how to play guitar, you want to learn how to speak Korean, learn from someone or somebody or something that gets you the best results in the shortest amount of time. That's the answer. So it could be Arnold, it could be the bodybuilding coach, whoever gives you the best results. That's my answer. And most of these like awesome guitar teachers are like, and they play these like fast solos and they try to impress you with their flash. But when it comes down to just teaching you the steps, they're not that great. They're not that engaging. And there's a reason why. It's because they care more about their playing than they care about teaching you. Do you get it? So if I said like, okay, I want to learn how to play like really fast guitar solos, so I'm going to ask Eddie Van Halen to teach me. I'm sure I would get bored at Eddie Van Halen because Van Halen only cares about playing his guitar. He doesn't care about teaching me. That's not his career. That's not what his whole guitar journey has been about. Me, I like teaching swimming. I'm good at teaching swimming. I can break down anyone's stroke and I can say, this is what you need to work on. You need to do this drill 1,000 times. Don't come back to me until you've mastered this 1,000 times. And then we'll continue. That's my approach. I don't waste time. I cut the bullshit. I don't sugar anything. I tell them exactly what they need to do. But most guitar players or most swim coaches are like, oh, it looks great. Do this, do that. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah. And they're thinking in the back of their mind, I got to get out of this session and go back to my guitar. Right? So, don't believe anyone who's really talented at guitar or really talented in swimming. Like, I'll give you an example. If I wanted to learn swimming from Michael Phelps, I would say no. I don't care. His whole career has been about performing, not teaching. Okay? Yes, he might be a good teacher, but it might take him several years to really understand the concept of teaching, engaging with students, helping them learn. That takes many, many years. Okay? So, going full circle, my tip for you, if you want to learn guitar, find a source, find a way that gets you the best results. Okay? And I saw this app that you guys recommended. It was called iMusician or iGuitar or something. Like, that was just basically DDR. Just follow the chart. It goes like this in the color. And you're supposed to match the notes with your guitar as it goes through the screen. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That will not help you learn guitar. That'll help you become a better DDR player. But that is a piece of shit that when I first saw it, I was like, what the hell is this? This video game. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I'm being honest with you, okay? I would never buy that thing or pay for that thing to learn guitar. What I would pay for is my course, my online guitar course that's coming soon within a few weeks that will help you learn how to play guitar, the basic foundations, and it'll be very, very, very affordable and easy to learn. And I cut all that bullshit that I've seen from all these other guitar videos or guitar lessons or guitar YouTubers that I see. And by the way, I am paying attention to other guitar YouTubers and like how other people teach guitar to you guys. I'm like, God damn it. It's just so confusing. I don't get it, you know? Especially theory. Theory is where most music teachers mess up because you just lose people after you explain theory. Like, I don't get it, teacher. What the hell is this theory? I just want to play my guitar. Right? Okay, so there you go. Wait for my online guitar course. That'll help save you from a lot of stress. And yes, learn from me. Okay, next question. Do you answer questions? Yes, I do. Thomas Hayes, do you do kite surfing? Kite surfing, paddleboarding, all of that. How do you skull in water? Okay. Kite surfing. I would like to try it when I have time. It's a big sail, right? But yeah. What I did say recently when I was at the beach was this woman. She was swimming in the ocean for quite a long time, and she had this carry-on device, so this floaty thing that was trailing behind her, and she was wearing a wetsuit. She was a really advanced swimmer. I can tell. She was just doing all endurance. So she was swimming from one end of the beach to the other, and I wanted to ask her some questions and talk to her about how she does her swimming or how she adapts, because you know, the ocean water is full of crap, salt, debris, and the water's murky, and you can't see where you're going, and there's no set path, and the waters are crashing into you, and there's things that can fly into you. So I wanted to ask her all these questions about how she does her daily routine and all that, and how does she overcome all these obstacles. So I'd like to make a video for you guys about how I would do that approach as well. So yeah, look for that. Yeah, musician. Piece of crap. I do not recommend musician. FurryTube Productions. Hi. Barack Obama. Do you even lift? No, I don't lift anymore. This This is all calisthenics now. I used to do powerlifting. I used to do bodybuilding. I used to do Olympic lifting. But I kind of put them all to the side now. I'm more now about calisthenics and yeah, using my muscles for practical purposes, not for showing off. And think about it. Bodybuilding, powerlifting. Okay, let's talk about bodybuilding. Okay, I know a lot of you kids, you want to go to the gym, you want to get really big. But you need to ask yourself, why do you want to get that big? Why do you want to shovel food in your mouth all day long and sleep and go to the gym? Shovel food, sleep, go to the gym. Shovel food, sleep, go to the gym. Why the hell would you want to go through that kind of torture? So you can make these giant gains, these big shoulders, and get all this like adoration and just respect from other guys. Wow, you're so big, bro. Bro, I wish I had a body like you. Do you see any girls walking up to big, muscular guys? No, girls hate that body type. I never heard. It's a tiny percentage of girls that like that kind of body type. And those are the weird girls. Most girls don't like that body type. They like a fighter's body type, like Fight Club body type, swimmer body type, skinny, little bit of muscle on the body type. You never hear a girl say, I want a guy who's big and shovels food and sleeps all day long and that's all he does. To me, bodybuilding is like voluntarily becoming pregnant. Bodybuilding and being pregnant is kind of similar if you think about it. What do? You shovel food in your mouth, you sleep, and you do your routine, which is, I don't know, you take care of your baby. In this case, you take care of your muscles. You're nursing your muscles. And that's all it does. Squishy air muscles. This is what I do to all my friends that bodybuild. I squeeze their muscles, and it's so foamy and spongy. You should try it. When you like try to like squeeze a calisthenics guy's arms, it's so dense. A gymnastics guy's arms, dense, ripped, tight. It's like wood. A boxer's body's arms, wood, a piece of wood. It's completely different. It's so tight and dense. It's like complete opposite of bodybuilders. Like squishy, full of creatine, squishy. So, of course, I was a kid. I bought into that, bodybuilding and Schwarzenegger thing. But then you realize that body is just impractical. It has no purpose, no use. You can't move better. You can't run faster. You can't swim better. You can't do a lot of common things that most people do because bodybuilders are constantly sleeping and shoveling food. That's all they're good at. Shoveling food, sleeping, and just lifting a heavy object above their chest, above their legs, from the ground. Do you want to spend your entire life doing that? No, life is so much more colorful than that. That's why I recommend you guys, young guys, to, put that to the side, okay? Bodybuilding, aesthetics? Aesthetics, like Conor Murphy. You should watch Conor Murphy go on the parallel bars. That just shows you like how weak he is when it comes to utilizing your core muscles. You just see him flop over when he tries to do the parallel bars. So, what I recommend for young guys is to do calisthenics instead. It's a lot more practical. You use your body, you use your core. And that's more effective. Okay? Afera Tavin. Oh my god, I love the way you spell words. Sorry for creeping you out, but being okay. Mahorn83. Girls want Rich Piano. Yeah, of course. They want that body, but yeah, look where he ended up. Okay. Before him, who was the guy? Oh god, that Aussie bodybuilder. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Ziz guy. What did he do? He OD'd on steroids in Thailand. By the way, when I was in Thailand, I saw a lot of bodybuilders there. Bodybuilders go to Thailand to get train there, eat cheap food, and get cheap steroids. And yeah, you can get steroids pretty easily in Thailand. it's cheaper than other places, and sometimes they outsource their steroids. I mean, they sell their steroids to Korea. So Korea, for example, they get their steroids from Thailand. So that goes to show you, yeah, Thailand, good for Red Bull, good for steroids. So yeah, these giant beasts. Okay, here's another question. Okay, before you even think about going to bodybuilding, this is what I ask people. If you had to drive one car for the rest of your life, one car, just one car for the rest of your life, which car would you drive? Okay, here are your options. You have a normal sedan, so we'll say like a Nissan sedan. You have a Ferrari, and you have a monster truck. Which one would it be? Okay, so family car, Nissan sedan, like a modern, okay, or yeah, we'll say like Civic. Okay, Civic, Honda Civic, a Ferrari, and a monster truck. A car that you drive for the rest of your life. Driving to the supermarket, driving to the park, driving to your gym, driving to, I don't know, driving to the pool, local pool. Everywhere you go, you have to take this car with you. Which car would it be? Honda Civic, Ferrari, or monster truck? Now, if you said monster truck, then you are a tiny little exception, okay? You are definitely bound for bodybuilding, okay? You are the bodybuilding type of mind, okay? Because you're comfortable with people staring at you, like looking at you, what the fuck is this freak doing or driving around in this monster truck, okay? But I can tell that you have some sort of insecurity with yourself, okay? Because usually guys who have these giant monster trucks or giant pickup trucks, you know, you see on the road with these giant tires, and they look up there and look down, they have some sort of inferiority complex, okay? So it was something to do with their dad mistreating them, or they were picked on because they were little in high school. And I had a friend, I grew up with a friend that was like this. Like, he had this huge truck, but he was a small guy. I'm like, why do you have this huge raised truck? What are you trying to prove or show off? I mean, you look silly in it. Because he had an inferiority complex. He thought that girls wouldn't respect him or like him if he didn't have this huge truck, because he was a little guy. And I felt bad for him, you know, because, you know, he had this mindset. Like, every time he was in his truck and I was driving alongside him in the passenger seat in this giant truck, he thought like, yeah, I'm the coolest guy. I'm the coolest guy in the world. Feeling. But I thought, this is just so stupid. Okay, so that's the monster truck mentality. Sports car mentality is a little bit different. Now, if you chose Ferrari, then you are an exception. I chose Ferrari. Okay, and here's why. Ferraris are fast. Okay, people look at Ferraris and they go, wow. And that's what I think a body should be. A body should be fast and make people go, wow. Okay? So when I take my shirt off, wow, that's a nice car. Wow, that's a nice body. Right? That's the effect people get. When they see a Ferrari, when you see a Ferrari, come on. When you see a Ferrari, your head's turned and you just look and you feel better. Right? You feel like, yes, I saw a Ferrari, I feel better. Like, I just, like, you see, like, it's like watching a unicorn drive by you. You just feel, your heart fills up with positivity, you know? I don't know why, but it just feels like that. Versus seeing a crappy car go by, you're like, ew, yuck. But when you see a nice, clean, mint, red Ferrari vroom, drive by you, it's just like, okay, bro. And Ferraris are meant to be fast, okay? They're sports cars, okay? So they perform fast, they look good, and grabs people's attention. That's the body I want, okay? Looks good, performs really well, and gets people's attentions. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. That's the body type I want. Now, if you chose like Honda Civic or a sedan, I could have said minivan if I wanted to. Then you don't care about your body, okay? You're comfortable being fat. Stick to being fat then. Okay, if you're comfortable having some flab in front of you, then yeah, go for it. I mean, you don't have to be a sports car body. You don't have to be a monster truck body. You can stick with the body that you're comfortable in, as long as you're healthy. Okay, That's all I care about. All right. If you're comfortable with your body, hey, that's great. Okay. As long as you're not destroying your body with bad food, then yeah. I mean, just having a little bit of fat is normal. So own the body that you have. Be comfortable with it. Okay. So pick the Civic. Okay. So you're comfortable with your body. That's good. If you could learn any language, what would it be? I need to learn Russian. Okay. There's a big difference. I didn't say I want to learn Russian. I said I need to learn Russian. Here's why. There are so many beautiful girls in Russia, the Czech Republic, Ukraine, that I need to talk to. Okay? When I was in Korea, when I first landed in Korea, I didn't speak any Korean. And there's so many beautiful Korean girls that walked past me, and I tried to start a conversation, and I spoke English to them, and they couldn't say anything back. Nothing. Zilch. Nothing. They're just like, it's just me saying mah, 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 to you, and you'd be like, I gotta go bye. All right? All of these opportunities that went by because I didn't know Korean at the time. Once I started learning Korean, my doors, my world just opened up. My opportunities, my chances expanded for meeting new people. That's why I recommend you should learn a language yourself. Learn Korean, learn Chinese, learn Russian, learn Spanish. Learn a new language, okay? It opens a whole new door for you, a whole new perspective. You can compare English to something else for now. You can compare two cultures as well. When you learn the language, know that you got to learn the culture as well. It's just, they go hand in hand, culture and language. So, what do? I'm learning about Russian culture. But the Russian language is going to be one hell of a beast to tackle, okay? Because it's a really hard language to learn, okay? Elector C, do a gaming channel. You know what? I want to do a gaming / React channel soon. It's just that the problem is I need to upgrade my hardware. My laptop, my gear cannot process a live gaming channel or React channel or 4K video. It can't handle that. My laptop is a 2011 MacBook Pro, okay? I'm being honest with you. It's really hot all the time, and it's working overdrive. You can't handle even 1080p video when I edit. It's just too much for it to handle. So that's why I need to get a better laptop. I need to get better gear. But the thing is, it's very expensive to get all this gear upgrades and better camera upgrades. But if I had the money, I would go for a 2017 MacBook Pro. If I had to save money, 2015 MacBook Pro. And then for a camera, I would have to get a GH5 and a Rode mic. There you go. All right. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for the money so that I can invest in better hardware. And yeah, so subscribe to my channel. Get me some more views. Give me that ad revenue. How old are you? 36. Mahorn Sam. So when she looks at you longer than normal, that's a sign. Yeah, that's a sign. Okay, so I'm going to have to wrap up this live stream for you guys because I'm boiling in this oven. Okay, so again, I will be making these live streams every week. Okay, so don't worry. Save your questions for next week. When do I post these live streams? That depends on how I feel, what time I wake up. So it will be sporadic, but it will be every week. Okay, I promise you that. Okay, so save your questions. Subscribe for more videos. Let me know what you want to see in the next few videos as well, and stay tuned for my online guitar course, which I will be releasing in a few weeks. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and that's all I have to say for now. So take care, and